Hello, everyone, and we are live. Welcome to episode 5 of my Friday night live streams. And today I have got two guests on, but Pete will be on later on as he's busy at the moment. But he'll will be on at about half 8, I believe. But first time guest Alex, thank you for joining tonight.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime. Happy to be here.
Yeah, definitely, it's good to have you on.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of weird because we've spoken a lot on Instagram and that, and you're
Mm,
always liking my reviews and that, but we've never we've never actually spoken face to face.
yes, that is true.
Yeah. Yeah, but
But
no, it's good to be here.
Yeah, definitely. It's good to have you here. And we've got Rhodey in the chat. Hello, Rhodey.
Hello, Rhodey.
Hope you're doing well, my friend. But yeah, before more comments starts rolling, I'll ask a couple of questions just to keep the stream flowing and that.
Yeah, go for it.
Have you watched any films recently?
Yeah, I'm terrible. I watch films, but then I still have to go to my letterbox to remember what I watched. Although I
Mm.
watched The Banshees of Inisherin,
Oh yeah.
which was really good.
I've heard good
Yeah.
things about that. I do really want to check that film out. To be fair.
It was weird, it was very disturbing. Have you seen,
Mm.
because he's done this is his 3rd film, the director, he did In Bruges and 3 Billboards. Have you seen those films?
I've seen 3 Billboards, but I haven't seen In Bruges yet.
Yeah, they're both really good, and this film
Mm.
was really good as well, but it's very disturbing. It goes in the di well, if you've seen the trailer, you know which direction it goes in, but it's very,
Mm.
very weird. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
really good.
Glad
I
you
saw Black
enjoyed it.
Adam as well, which you've seen Black Adam, haven't you?
I have, yeah. I thought it was okay. It was decent.
Yeah. I think pretty much everyone who's seen the film has the same verdict, "It's
Yeah,
okay."
yeah,
Like
basically.
it was fine, but it wasn't anything special. The
Mm.
post-credit scene was probably the best bit.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, to be fair. I think my mate Brandon's the only one that said that it's like a really good film. Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he thought it was excellent. Rhodey said I watched Bodies, Bodies, Bodies the other day and found it so obnoxious.
Well, each to their own. I like that film a lot.
Mm. I
Have you
still
seen
need to
it?
watch it, to be fair.
No.
No, I've not got around to it yet.
I really like it. It's not, because it came out around the same time as See How They Run, which they're
Mhm.
both murder mysteries, and of course, we've got Glass Onion next month.
Yeah.
Um, so it's like 3 murder mysteries in 3 months.
Mm.
Glass Onion will probably be the best of them, but
Yeah.
I See How They Run was really good as well, and I like Bodies, Bodies, Bodies.
Mhm.
The ending as
Oh.
well, obviously, I won't give it away,
Uh
but
huh.
there's a twist at the ending in the, like, whodunit aspect, and at first I was like, "That's stupid," but then the more you think about it, it's actually really, really clever, so I'd
Okay.
watch it definitely.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to get round to watching it. To be fair, it's a film I've been meaning to watch.
Mhm.
Brody says Pearl is excellent. I haven't seen that yet either. Have you seen it
I
yet,
Yep,
Alex?
yep, I would agree. I Have you seen X?
I have. Yeah, I really enjoyed that film.
Yeah, I very slightly, because I do my scores in percentages, on
Mhm.
Letterboxd. I think I gave X, like, 1% higher than Pearl, so I slightly
Right.
prefer X, but Pearl is still amazing.
That's cool. To be fair, but I'm looking forward
Mhm.
to watching it. I've heard that Mia Goth's meant to be amazing in the film as well.
Yeah, she is. I, uh, I didn't realize because I was confused when, because obviously she was one of the younger girls in X, and then I
Mhm.
was like, "How is she playing the young version of the old woman from X?" I didn't realize that it was her playing the old woman as well in X, which is
Oh, was it? I didn't realise that
yeah.
either. To be fair.
Yeah, which is why, because she was one of the younger girls, but she was also
Mm.
playing the older, like, the old woman in it,
All
which is
right.
why she's the young version of her in Pearl, because it's a prequel. But I didn't know that
Oh.
either. So I
Mm.
was confused until I realized that she played the old woman as well.
Mm. That's quite a cool concept. To be fair, I didn't even notice myself.
No, nor did I.
Mm.
But yeah, it's good. I recommend it. But it's
Yeah.
not but I don't think you can watch it legally in the UK yet. I think you
Which is a
gotta
shame because I would really like to see that. To be fair.
yeah. I mean, I had to, watch it
Mm.
illegally online, but if they gave me a way to watch it in the UK, like, I would have loved to see it in the cinemas, like, X was in
Yeah.
the cinema, but not Pearl.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they messed up a bit there, but. Mm.
Yeah, I don't know, movie releases are weird. They're all
They
releasing at
are.
different times.
I would have loved to have seen Prey, which come out this year at the cinema as well, to be
Yeah,
fair. Because that film's
yeah, that
actually
would.
quite surprisingly decent.
So did I. But then again, I'm a fan of the Predator franchise.
Mm,
Most of them, to be honest, I don't mind the Predator, which I know everyone hates.
mm.
I don't mind it. The only one I'm not big on is Predator 2. The rest
Oh,
I'll
okay.
quite like.
I
But
quite
yeah,
like the
Prey was
Predator
amazing.
franchise, to be fair, as well.
Mm. I would say I probably prefer the Predator franchise over Alien, the Alien franchise. Alien, I think
Yeah.
Alien's the best film, but
Mm.
Predator overall, I think is better.
Yeah. I think they're about neck and neck for me, probably. I'm not too sure
Mm.
which one I prefer, to be honest.
I mean, if I liked Aliens the same way that everyone else does, I'd probably
Mm.
put Alien above, but I do think Alien's a little bit overrated,
Yeah,
which
that's
I
fair
know
enough.
I know gets me hate, but
Each to their own, Alex. We all have our different opinions, don't we?
yeah, exactly. I mean, there's some films that I really like that everyone else is like, "What?" So,
Yeah. Same with me, to be fair. It's just the way the world works, isn't it?
yeah, but if we all had the same opinions, it would be pretty boring, wouldn't it?
It would.
We
Yeah, it
wouldn't be
really
able to
would.
come on here and talk about films really, it would all be boring.
Yeah, it would. I agree. Rhodey says Pearl Sadly probably won't get a UK Blu-ray.
Yeah,
Mm.
probably
I
not because it
hopefully it
wasn't in the
does.
cinema.
Yeah, that's true. Rhodey says I had
Mm.
to download a totally illegal copy of Pearl to watch it.
Yeah, sounds totally legal. Um, yeah, I mean, it's also the Hu 'cause it's not a Hulu film, but there are some Hulu films like Hellraiser,
Mm.
which I still haven't seen the new Hellraiser because it's not on Disney Plus here.
Yeah,
But some Hulu films come to Disney Plus, like Fresh came to Disney Plus,
I've heard
and
that
then
was
like
quite good, to
Hellraiser.
be fair.
What, Fresh or
Yeah,
Hellraiser? Yeah,
fresh.
yeah, it is really good.
Mm.
Sebastian Stan's he's a bit, yeah. There's a bit of a different role for him, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
I've heard it's quite messed up as well, to be fair.
Yeah,
Mm.
very much so. But I watched, have you seen the series Pam and Tommy with him and Lily James?
I haven't, no, but I believe my dad's watched it and he said it was quite good.
It is good. It gets, to be honest, like this is I think this is the thing watching it week to week. Like it started off
Mm.
the first few episodes were really good, but then it was
Yeah.
just kind of waiting the week for like a 30-minute episode. It kind of the quality dropped week to week. It might have been better if I binged it all at once.
Hmm.
But it started out the first few episodes were really good. But Sebastian Stan is so good in that show.
Yeah.
And so is Lily James, to be fair.
Yeah, Lily James is a really good actress, to be fair.
Yeah, she's amazing in everything.
Mm. Yeah, definitely. Brody says Predator is my favourite movie. Good
Your
choice.
favorite
I like
movie?
Predator a lot.
Does he mean his favorite movie ever, or
I
just in that
think so.
franchise?
I think he means both. I think I heard him say he
Yeah.
likes Predator quite a lot.
Well, that's not a bad choice. I do really
Mm.
like the first Predator is really good.
It is really good, yeah, I do agree there.
Yeah.
Classic. Brody says Predator is way better than the Alien franchise.
Yeah. I mean, most of the Predator films are better than Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection.
Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah, the only one, yeah, like I say, is Predator 2. The rest of them I
Mm.
think are really good. Predators as well, with Adrian Brody, I
Predators is
think
good.
is
Mm. I
yeah, I
did
like that.
enjoy that movie quite a bit, to be fair.
Yeah, yeah, it's good.
Mm. I think Alien Resurrection is probably my least favourite of its two franchises, though.
Yeah, I'm trying
I
to
haven't
think.
seen all the Alien films, though, so it might change when I watch some of the other ones.
Oh, actually, Alien versus Predator 2.
That was the one that I
That's the
was
worst one.
referring to, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's because out of like strictly Alien or strictly Predator,
Mm.
Alien Resurrection probably is the worst. But then
Yeah.
when you got Alien versus Predator, that second one is terrible.
Yeah, I've heard really bad things about that movie, to be fair.
Yeah,
Not really looking forward to watching it, if I'm being honest.
no,
Rodley says UK releases are weird. I want Prey to get a 4K. Get it on Disney. No,
yeah,
yeah.
get on it, yeah. Yeah, I agree. It would look good in 4K, but
Mm,
it's not going to happen because, I mean, in a way, to be honest though, I understand it. Like we're
mm,
collectors, we would love them to put everything on Disney on disc,
yeah,
but that's not the way things are going. Things are going streaming,
they
and
are.
they want people to subscribe to Disney Plus. So if that's the only place you can get it and you want to watch it, then you'll subscribe to it.
Yeah, that's true, to be fair. And Rhodey confirming it is his favourite movie ever.
It's not a bad choice.
No, definitely not. Great movie. Also,
Yeah,
isn't Reservoir Dogs one of your favourites as well, Rhodey? Like number two favourite or something? Also,
nice.
great movie.
It is a great film. I don't think it's one of Tarantino's best, but
Mm,
it's like I'd put like Pulp Fiction, Inglourious Bastards, Django Unchained. I'd put them over it, but it's still really
mm.
good.
I mean, to be fair, his filmography is really great, to be fair, so he's
Yeah,
got a lot of good ones.
yeah. The only Tarantino film I don't like, and I really don't like it, is Death
Mm.
Proof.
I haven't
Um,
seen that movie yet, to be honest.
it's like I gave it like a 4 out of 10. Like I really don't
Hmm.
like it. But then the one above that, I think I've put Jackie Brown, but that's like an
Hmm.
8 out of 10. So that's like
Oh, wow.
4 points above. That's
Yeah.
just how good he is.
Yeah, he's a great filmmaker, definitely.
Yeah. And
Jackie
he's
Brown's actually quite good.
yeah, hopefully he'll have a new film out soon because
Mm.
it's been over 3 years now since his last film.
Yeah, it has been about 3 years now, yeah.
Yeah, I
Once
think
Upon a Time in Hollywood, wasn't it?
yeah, which I think was August 2019, I think.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah, so like 3 years and 2 months, and usually he's got one out every 3 years.
Yeah, that's true.
No
Pete's
worries,
here.
Pete.
Hello, Pete. Evening, Scott and Alex. Just having my dinner and we'll join as soon as I can. Yeah, that's fine, Pete. No worries.
Enjoy your dinner.
My friend. Yeah. We've got Rhodey saying my top five movies are number one, Predator. Great choice. Number two, Reservoir Dogs. Number three, The Batman. Great film, that one. Number
Yeah,
four, American Psycho. Another great film. And number five, Ghostbusters. All good
they're all
choices.
they're all amazing films.
Indeed, yeah.
The only
Which
the only one out of those that I would give like a 10 out of 10 is Ghostbusters. I think that's a
Mhm.
perfect film, but the rest of them are great films, so it's a good top 5.
Yeah, definitely. I really like Ghostbusters, to be fair.
Mhm.
I
Yeah, and
think
I
I would give it about an 8 out of 10, though. I think it is a little bit overrated, but then again, I didn't grow up on it, which is probably
yeah,
why.
fair enough, yeah. But I
Mm.
mean, still like 8 out of 10 that's a good
Still high,
score.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It kind of annoys me in like these film discussions if there's like an all-time classic and you give it like I give like I spoke about Aliens. Like Aliens
Hmm.
to me is like a 7 out of 10, which is still a decent score. And people
Yeah.
are like, "Why do you hate that film?" I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
hate it. I just don't love it.
Yeah. I'm like that with some films, to be fair, and I have had some people say that to me before, and it does get quite annoying, to be fair.
Hmm.
Brody says Tarantino's last film will be a Monty Python homage. Mm, sounds
I
interesting.
I haven't heard that. I
Mm,
I doubt it'll be his last film anyway because
yeah, it probably
He's
won't be.
not he's not exactly I don't even know how old he is, but he's not that old, and he's a
Mm,
filmmaker.
yeah.
He'll be back. He might take a few years off,
Mm,
but he'll make another film.
yeah. To be honest, I haven't got a clue how old he is, so I don't
I'm
really
just gonna
know.
have a 2-second look.
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino age. Yeah, he's only 59. He's not even
Oh, is he?
60.
Mm.
Yeah.
He'll get a few more films in then, probably.
Yeah, I mean Clint Eastwood's in his 90s and he's still directing.
Yeah, which is incredible, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it is.
To still be going at that age is just great. Roddy says, I still sing with Ghostbusters theme in the shower to this day. I ain't even a little bit ashamed. That's fair enough. It is a
It's
classic song.
yeah, it's one of the best theme songs.
Definitely classic. Roddy's saying that he's
Oh yeah.
59 yet.
There you go then.
Mm.
Yeah, that's not old these days, really.
No, it's not, to be fair.
I respect his because he's not just making 10 films because he's bored of it. He just wants
Mm,
to have like a filmography that doesn't have a bad film, even though Death Proof is a bad film. But in
yeah.
his mind, he doesn't want a bad film in his filmography, which I get that, but he'll
Mm,
make another film.
yeah. I'm sure he will at some point.
Yeah.
What's your favourite Quentin Tarantino film, by the way, Alex?
Pulp Fiction.
Great choice. Great film.
Yeah, it's in my top. I think it's in my top 5 of all time. I
Mm,
love Pulp Fiction. It's so good.
it is really good. I
I
used to
quote
watch
it,
that
and
quite a lot.
yeah, I quote it all the time. Every single
Mm.
time I go out somewhere to a pub and I have a burger, I'm like, "That is a tasty
The
burger."
burger, yeah.
Yeah,
A Royale
it's
with
so good.
cheese.
Yeah.
So good. Rhodey says, what movies to you guys are overlooked? One of mine is unironically Sausage Party.
Sausage Party is pretty decent.
Yeah, I don't mind that film, to be fair.
Yeah, it's I mean, I think kind of the ending kind of saves it when it just goes wild at the end.
Yeah,
But yeah,
definitely.
it's not bad.
Mm.
Um, Overlooked, I guess he means underrated.
Yeah.
Um, Probably
Oh,
Sing Street is my number 1.
oh, good choice. That's a great film.
No one that I speak to has seen Sing Street, and it's so good.
Mm. I've had to recommend that to a few of my mates at work, and they've all come back saying it was great. So
Yeah,
it's good to know that people are finally getting around to watching it.
yeah, definitely.
Also, trying to remember the name of it. I think it was called The Boys in a Band on Netflix.
Yes,
That's
that
a good
film is
film.
so good.
Mm.
'Cause I
And
watched
that's
it,
a
like
film that don't get talked about much.
yeah, 'cause I watched it, it didn't sound that good, but I just
Mm.
watched it 'cause I wanted to add it to my ranking, and it's a
Yeah.
Netflix film, and then they're
Mm.
not usually that good, and
Mm.
it was surprisingly really good.
It was, to be fair, I quite enjoyed that movie. But another one that I would say is probably Frailty, which is an early
Mm.
2000s sort of psychological horror slash thriller movie. It's actually really good.
I I wanna watch that, yeah, a couple of people, Jordan Movie Worm recommends that a lot,
He
so I
does,
wanna
yeah.
see it. Yeah.
It is a really good movie, to be fair.
I'm trying to
But
think, there are loads that I've said it over the years, but it's
mm,
when you try and think of them on the spot.
yeah, that's the tricky thing, to be fair.
Yeah, it's this is when Letterboxd comes in handy though, I guess.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't use it at box because I only have it on my iPad and I'm doing the stream on the
Oh,
iPad, so
fair enough.
gonna have to do it off the top of my head.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I don't
There
know.
is
I mean, I'm
definitely
looking at the films
others.
that I've given, like, 5 stars to, but they're ones that
Mm,
everyone knows.
yeah. Um, there is others that I've seen, but I can't think of them off the top of my head though.
Yeah.
I would
Oh,
say Christine, but I feel like even that's got a bit more famous and popular now.
yeah.
Mm,
Um, a couple more that I've just come across. Booksmart, I think more people have seen it now
mm,
because obviously Olivia Wilde directed Don't Worry Darling, and I think people have gone back to Booksmart.
yeah,
But when it came out, no one really watched it. I think it's really good.
it
Ex
is a good
Machina as
film.
well. Ex
Oh,
Machina is
great
an
film.
underrated sci-fi.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, everyone's seen all these.
Ex Machina is a really good choice actually. I really enjoy that movie.
Yeah, amazing.
Doctor Impossible is here. Hello, mate. Evening, gentlemen. Tell me, Alex, what is the oldest film you've ever seen? Can you head back to the 1920s, 30s, or 40s?
I can tell you I can head back further than that.
Oh,
Um, One second, I'm getting it up.
yeah, it's cool.
Sort by release date earliest first. So the
Mm-hmm.
oldest film that I've seen, if it loads, it's not loading.
Ah,
Um,
so Jack.
but I think it's A Trip to the Moon, which I
Oh, okay.
think what year did that come out? I think
I
that's the
have
earliest
no
film I've
idea.
seen. To the Moon. 1902, that
Wow,
film
that's
came
an
out.
old movie.
Yeah.
1902.
Yeah. I've seen a couple from that, time period, a few
mm.
silent films from that time. There's one, The Great Train Robbery or something that's quite good.
Oh, right, yeah.
Um, but the oldest kind of classic film, I guess, that I can think of that I've seen might probably The Wizard of Oz, which was the
Oh, yeah.
1930s.
Mhm.
I think that's the oldest classic film that I've seen.
Yeah. I think
Uh,
my oldest film I've seen is probably Nosferatu.
oh yeah, when was that? Like the 1910s
No,
or
I think that was
20s?
1922, I think.
Yeah, I know it
Mm,
was old.
yeah.
Released this first. Oh, here we go. It's loaded now. Yeah, A Trip to the Moon is the oldest film I've seen. Then you've got a
Mhm,
couple from that time period. Um, Actually, I take it back. The oldest kind of mainstream film that I've seen
mhm.
is Wings, because
All right.
I wanted to watch all of the films that have won Best Picture, and that was the first film to win Best Picture, which
Mhm.
came out in 1927.
Wow.
Yep, almost a decade ago, or a century
A
ago. I
decade.
mean, not
Yeah.
quite then. Yeah,
We'd be old now, Alex, if it was a
yeah.
decade ago.
Crikey, I know.
Yeah. Rhodey says managed to order Deadpool on 4K with a slip on eBay. Thanks to the movie insider for informing me about it.
Nice. I didn't even know
Nice.
the first Deadpool had a slip, to be honest. The
No, I
4K.
didn't either, to be fair.
I know Deadpool 2 does, but I didn't know the first one
Mm.
did, so good.
Yeah, that's quite cool, to be fair. Rhodey says, worst film of the year for you guys. For me, it's Jeepers Creepers Reborn.
Um, I haven't seen that film. I've heard it is
Mm.
absolutely terrible.
Yeah, I've heard it's
Um,
really bad, to be fair, as well.
I mean, I was looking at my list, but I already know what it is off the top of my head. I don't need to look.
Mm-hmm.
365 Days, This Day,
All right.
which is the second of the trilogy, because the second and third came out this year.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even a film. It's a music video porn film. Have
Oh,
you
wow.
seen them or heard about them?
I've heard of them, but I have no desire to watch them, to be honest.
Yeah, that's probably wise. I watched the
Mm.
first one. I watched the first one because I wanted to add it to my ranking that year, and it was during the
Yeah.
pandemic. I think the first one came out, and then for
All right.
whatever reason, I get OCD with films. Like if I watch one film, even if it's terrible,
Mm.
I kind of want to watch the rest when they come out.
Yeah.
Um, but my God, it is terrible. I think it's the worst rated film. The worst, yeah, because I think I only gave it like 10% or something.
All right.
But
That's really low, to be fair.
yeah, I'm just gonna see what the worst film that I've seen in the cinema is, because I can't
Hmm.
think what that is.
No, I'm not too sure what mine would be, to be fair. But I think my least favourite movie, yeah, might be Hocus Pocus 2.
I really like that film.
Mm. I didn't
I
mind it.
I'm in the minority because I prefer the second one over the first one, which I know is not popular.
Mm.
Um, to be honest, my last 5 films are all straight to streaming films, which isn't good because I got
All right.
365 Days, like I say at the bottom. Next
Mm-hmm.
up to that is The Munsters, which we all know how The Munsters turned out.
I
That
saw a
was
trailer and that was enough for me.
Yeah, honestly, that's probably good because the trailer lasts
Mm.
like 2 minutes and the film's almost 2 hours.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah.
the worst film that I've seen in the cinema though, and Pinocchio is an honorable mention. That was terrible. That was on
I've heard
streaming.
bad things about that, yeah.
But the 355 is my worst cinema film. That was
Mm.
just boring. That was boring. And followed by Firestarter, which was equally as boring.
Yeah, I didn't hear great things about that one either.
Mm, yeah,
But
it wasn't
to
good.
be fair though, I don't think there's a film that I've seen this year that I could consider to be really bad because I tend to avoid the ones that are considered to be really bad.
Yeah, and you know what, Scott? You're a wiser man than me. I just watch whatever to add them to the ranking, which
Yeah,
wastes a lot of my time.
that's fair enough. Doctor Impossible says he's impressed.
Thank you.
Got Jim Jam movies and TV here. Hello, James. Thank you for
Good
joining.
evening.
Bodie says the Deadpool 4K slips are just coming out of the woodworks all of a sudden.
Maybe it's because they've announced Deadpool 3. Maybe
Maybe it
people
is, yeah.
want the first one with it. Because I've got no. It doesn't seem likely, but I don't know why else. Like almost 7 years after the film, they just start making 4K slips.
Yeah. James says, any of you catch the price glitch on Amazon with Disney 4Ks? I
Oh,
think I heard about it, but I
yeah.
didn't actually see any of it.
Yeah, I got to give Jordan, again, Movie Worm, a shout out because in our group chat on Facebook, he posted about it.
Right.
And I checked it out, but I didn't really want. It was mostly Turning Red, to be fair, which I was fine, but I don't really have the urge to watch it, so I didn't
That's
order it.
fair enough, yeah. There was
I'm
someone
I
that
I
mentioned it in the group chat I'm in on Instagram as well, but I can't remember who it was now.
Yeah, because it was, if you add two, for some reason, 2 copies of Turning Red to Amazon, it came out to, like, under £6 for 2 copies, which is
Wow.
really good.
Yeah.
But then, people were saying that if you added Roger Rabbit as well, then it came to, like, an extra pound, so it was, like, £7 for 3. I tried that, and I couldn't get it for that price, so the Turning Red ones I could, Roger Rabbit I couldn't. If I could get Roger Rabbit for that price, I definitely would.
Yeah, definitely. That's a great
That's a
film.
good film.
James says, what's your favourite non-animated Disney movie? There's a lot to choose from.
It depends, yeah, it depends if we're including, like, Marvel and Star Wars and all that.
Yeah.
Because if we are, probably Avengers: Endgame,
Mm.
but if we're not, probably the first Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, good choices. I still need to see that movie, actually, Pirates of
Mhm.
the Caribbean.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. People at work keep telling me to watch it, and I just haven't got around to it yet, but I'm definitely looking forward to watching it.
Mhm.
But I would say probably the original Star Wars, maybe.
Well, yeah, if you I wasn't counting those because Disney, they weren't made by Disney at the time.
Oh,
Um,
right, yeah.
Disney have them now, in which case, yeah, definitely.
Mm. In that case, maybe Avengers Endgame, to be fair, yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
It is really good, so I really enjoyed it.
Mhm.
James says, what's the last Blu-ray you picked up? Um,
I couldn't tell you. Honestly, it's been a while since I picked up a Blu-ray.
mhm.
I'm trying to think what it was.
I think mine was a WWE one, actually. Clash at the Castle 2022.
Mhm. I'm, uh I'm trying to be good with money at the moment. Like,
Mhm.
I got more things to spend Blu-rays on as much as I'd love to spend all my money on Blu-rays. But also it's not just that, because you can get Blu-rays cheap as well. It's
Yeah.
mainly lack of space because I
Mm.
have I like all of my shelves are full of Blu-rays, and so I've just got piles of Blu-rays on the floor, and
Yeah, I can
I
relate
only
to
have
that
so
as
much
well.
space. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
can
if
relate
I
to that.
if because I used to pick up any film if I liked it. Now, if
Mm.
a film is on streaming, which without the amount of streaming services there are, most films are on streaming. I
Yeah.
don't tend to pick it up just because of space. I tend to just watch it on streaming.
That's fair enough. Friday says, I couldn't even finish the Monsters twice. It felt like a porn parody without the sex.
Yeah, it was unintentionally hilarious.
Mm.
That's the worst thing when, because I watched A Nightmare on Elm Street 6 the other day as well, Fred is Dead,
All
which
right,
is kind
yeah.
of which is kind of a similar film in that it's hilarious, but you know it's not supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
It's just stupid.
I've only seen the start of that film and I was just like, what is this?
Yeah, it's honestly, it's so weird.
It is, yeah. James says, most brutal film you have seen. Oh, I've seen a
Ooh,
few. But there's quite a lot I haven't seen as well, to be fair, that are meant to be quite brutal. Um,
yeah, I'm trying to think. To be fair, Terrifier 2 came out recently, and I know people
mm.
say that's brutal.
Yeah, I've heard that's meant to be quite gory, to be fair.
Yeah. I can't think off the top of my head, to be honest.
I've got a couple in mind. One of them's Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer, which was really nasty and quite brutal movie.
Okay.
Um, there was another one. trying to think of what it was called. Silo or Salo. I'm not too sure how you pronounce it, but that film is really horrible to watch.
Right.
It's a well-made film, but it's really bad.
Yeah, I haven't seen either of those films. I've just done a quick search, most brutal films. The only film that came up on the list that I've seen is Battle Royale. I wouldn't even say that's that brutal, but
No, it's not that bad. It is quite violent, but not too bad, I would say.
because I mean, then you've got like the 300 films, which are very violent. There's a lot of gore and blood splatters in that, but I wouldn't call them brutal. To
No.
be fair, I really want to watch The Nightingale, and people say that that's pretty hard to watch.
Yeah, I have seen A Nightingale, and I'll probably add that to my list as well.
Nice.
Dr. Possible says, so Alex, what about the French New Wave? Have you ventured into realms Jean-Luc Godard, Eric Romer, how do you pronounce that? Jacques Rivette?
Yeah.
I think that's, sorry if I pronounced that wrong.
I'm probably not going to impress you as much this time, considering that I don't even think I've heard of the last two directors.
No, I've definitely heard of. I think I have heard of Eric Romer actually, but I can't remember where I've heard of him.
I don't think I've seen any of the films from then. I'm just having a look. Jean-Luc Godard. The name rings a bell. I just don't know if I've seen any.
Yeah, I don't think I have, to be fair.
No, nothing's. Well, it says you may know them from Reservoir Dogs, but I know he didn't direct that, so.
No, definitely
So
did
no,
direct it.
yeah. Oh, he only died last month, apparently. 13th of
really?
September 2022. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No. But yeah, no, I haven't. So apologies.
No, I definitely haven't seen any either. Apologies there. James says, "What's your favourite Luc Besson film?"
Off the top of my head, The Fifth Element.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I know I've seen other films
Mhm.
from him.
I've got an unpopular opinion here. Actually, I was not a
Yeah.
fan of The Fifth Element.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just couldn't connect with it.
No, that's fair.
Mm.
We all have those films.
Yeah.
To be fair, his last few haven't been that bad. Like I quite like Lucy, which I know not everyone does.
Yeah, that weren't too bad, to be fair.
Anna was his last film. I like that. To be fair,
Is
I
that on
really like
Netflix?
Valerian.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Anna is, yeah.
Mm.
Valerian's quite good.
I still need to check that one out.
Yeah. Although, didn't he direct? Oh yeah, he directed Leon the Professional, so I'll say that.
That was the one that I was thinking of, to be fair. I think that's probably my favourite as well.
That's probably his most well-known, that and The Fifth Element.
I think there was another film that I really enjoyed of his, but I can't remember what it is. Dr. Impossible says, sorry, Scott, for dragging you through those French names. That's fine. No worries.
Those French.
James says, Alex Roger Rabbit is currently 2 copies on 4K for £10. It does currently trade for 8 at CEX.
Fair enough. I might have to get that then, because I could keep one copy and then trade it in for 8, which means that I've essentially bought one copy for £2. Because that's the first thing. This probably shouldn't have been the first thing I did, but when I knew that Turning Red was going for £6, I was like, go on to CEX and see how much I can sell them for. But they were only offering 4 for it.
Oh,
I was like, it's not worth the hassle for £4.
No. It's mostly £15 titles that we offer, knocks it down in price on Amazon. Oh, okay, that's fair enough. We got a monkey here. Hello, mate. He says, greetings, Scott. Who is your friend? My friend is Alex Pitt.
Hello. I did used to have a movie channel, just not anymore, because life got in the way.
But if you do come back, Alex, I'll definitely be watching your videos.
I appreciate it.
That's okay. We got AJ here. Hello, mate.
Hello.
Got AJ saying hi to James, saying hi to Monkey as well. James saying, I told Movie Worm about that turning red 4K.
Fair enough. He didn't give you credit in our Facebook chat.
Oh dear, oh dear.
That pesky movie worm.
AJ saying hi to Dr. Possible. Hi, AJ. Everyone just talking to
Everyone talking
themselves.
to themselves.
Yeah, evening, AJ. Saying hi back. Oh, clicked off it then. James says, what's your go-to boutique label? Do you want to go first, Alex?
Is that like the labels, like the people that make discs and that, like Arrow and
I
that?
think so, yeah. Arrow, Criterion, stuff like that.
Okay. In which case, I'll say Criterion.
Mhm.
They're the ones that I collect the most because they've usually got the nicest packaging and they've got like a
Yeah.
book or sometimes other things in it.
Criterions are really good, to be fair. I do collect those quite a lot, to be fair.
Although I don't know who's put them out, but there's a company that's been putting out some really good ones lately. Like they did The Guest on 4K, which I got. I think they did The Host.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, they've done a couple of others. They're quite good.
Yeah, I would say mine's probably Arrow, but I do like Criterion a lot. And I'm also a fan of the HMV premiums as well.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, saying, how have you been, AJ? Got Dr. Impossible back saying there is one film and it's grim called Deep Crimson. I've not heard of that, to be honest.
No,
The
no, man.
film is in the grotesque tradition of Henry portrait of a serial killer, angst, and man bites dog. It's heavy and I wouldn't watch it. That's fair enough.
We won't put it on our list then.
No, it does sound pretty gruesome by just the name Deep Crimson.
Yeah.
Got Neo here. Hello, mate. Can you ask Alex where his YouTube channel went? I miss his amazing life advice.
Thank you. My YouTube channel is. I want to do things with YouTube. The problem is that I'm in a period of my life which is very busy. Mainly because I'm trying to write. I'm trying to get my next book published.
Oh yeah.
And also I'm doing a second edition of my first 3 books because my writing, because I published some years ago and my writing style's changed, so I kind of want to update it. So I'm kind of got 4 books that I need to publish. So because I do like YouTube. I like
Yeah.
uploading videos and creating videos. I think it's amazing. But I want to do it when I can actually commit to doing a video, at least one video a week, which I just can't at the moment. And if people don't know when the next video is, then I don't really want to do it like that.
That's fair enough, to be fair. Monkey says Neo, the Matrix has you. Brody says just open a bag of bacon rashers. I need to be greeted with 96% of it.
Yeah, that's the
Man,
problem.
that's harsh.
That's the problem though. Like it's not
Yeah.
usually 96%, but you open a bag of crisps and it's like 50, there's only like 50% of the bag actually has the crisps in.
Yeah. Sophie says Lee, if you're going to come on here being a dickhead, don't bother. Not welcome here. Don't like bullies. Who's Lee?
Oh, we don't like him. Is he in the chat?
Is he in the chat, Sophie? I need to know it is.
None of his comments. You haven't read any of his comments.
No, I don't think so. I'm just looking for him now, but I can't see any of his comments.
Unless you've I don't know if you've blocked him before, maybe, so they're not showing up.
Maybe I have. Yeah.
Or if someone else has for you, I don't know.
No, I'm not too sure myself.
Oh, Lee is Neo.
Okay. Cheers for letting me know, Sophie.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. Anyway.
No, I don't know, but I'll just block, just be on the safe side.
I don't know if he was saying more things then, because the only thing He asked about my YouTube
Rhodey's
channel, but that
saying,
wasn't bad. But
mm,
okay. Anyway,
yeah, looks like he's put some more stuff down, but I couldn't see him. So, but he's blocked now, so that's all good. Monkey says in the USA to Rhodey, that's why I stick to bananas.
okay.
Yeah, I don't
Whatever.
know.
Bananas are healthier than bacon rashers, I guess.
Yeah, they are, to be fair. Rhodey says I'm trying to get a short film made, so I may be busy for a while. When can I get it made?
Okay, that's good.
But fair enough.
Well,
Yeah, that's good.
best of luck with that.
Please, Neo. Yeah, Neo's the. Please do block Neo. I don't know what he's done, to be honest, but obviously he's done some bad stuff.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't show up for us.
No, I'm not too sure either. Um, he says see the Matrix wants Neo back. Who's the Matrix? I'm confused. I'm so confused.
Yeah, I guess they can see comments that we can't see.
Yeah, probably can. Lee made son of someone's dead son. Oh, that's not
That's
nice. No.
nah. Oh well, he's blocked now.
We've got another troll in the chat that I've got to block. Sorry about this, everyone. So,
They come out every stream. Do
they
they not have
do, yeah.
anything better to do with their life?
I have no idea. You would have thought so, but obviously not.
No, this is what they do on the Friday nights.
Yeah. Don't bother watching a movie or going out partying. Just come on a live stream and put some
Yeah,
annoying comments in
exactly.
the chat.
Oh well,
Sophie
their
says,
life.
yeah, definitely. Bodhi, his words were, at least my child is still alive, which is sick.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's not good.
No, he sounds a bit weird. Sophie says, sorry to bring this on the channel, Scott, but he was clearly being a prick towards Alex. No worries, Sophie. I had no idea about him, to be honest. So thank you for making me aware of him. Oh, we got another troll now.
Man, people don't like me.
I don't know why. Weird.
Oh well, I don't mind.
No. Sorry about that, by the way, Alex. I didn't know.
That's all right, because I saw that last comment that popped up.
Yeah.
But whatever, I don't know.
Yeah.
If people want to come on and comment on the stream, then that's fine.
Yeah. But they will all get blocked. So just a quick
Yeah,
warning to everyone that wants to do that: you will be blocked.
yeah.
Yeah.
Go,
Rhodey
go.
says,
It's Friday night. Go out, enjoy life.
yes, do something else. Rhodey says, anyway, let's get to lighter topics. Yes, indeed, Rhodey. Sophie says, anyways, Alex, hope you have a lovely anniversary in January.
Thank you. Yep, we booked to go to Paris today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm excited because I haven't been abroad since before the pandemic, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it should be good. Dr. Impossible says, Walter Hill, have either of you watched The Stylish Driver or Southern Comfort, both from Mr. Hill? I've seen
Nope.
both of those movies, and
Have you?
I thought Driver was okay. I wasn't too keen on it, to be honest. Thought it was a bit too slow for my liking, but Southern Comfort is incredible. I love that film.
Nice. No, I haven't seen either.
That's fair enough. They're sort of more of these more obscure films, to be fair. But I would definitely recommend Southern Comfort. That film is fantastic.
Nice.
To your friends, what kind of books? I'm up to new reading material.
They're different genres, but they're like I've done romance, crime, thriller, supernatural. My new ones are horror, so
Oh, nice.
they're not like I say, because I want to do second editions of the first 3 books. They're not available to buy at the moment because I took the first edition down just so I can get the second one out. But if you want to follow me on Instagram, quick plug, Alex Pitt 20. I'll let people know when they're up on Amazon again.
Yeah, definitely. I'll be keeping a lookout for those.
Nice.
Rudy says touch grass trolls. Yeah, go away trolls. Sophie says me and Jason just celebrated our year anniversary. We had a lovely dinner and went to see Halloween Ends. We both enjoyed it. Nice.
Nice. Well, happy anniversary.
Yeah,
And
happy anniversary.
I'm glad you liked the film, at least for your anniversary, because I did not like Halloween Ends that much.
No.
It was all right. I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it.
Yeah, I've heard so many mixed opinions on that movie.
It's very middle of the road. It's a Halloween film, and Michael's barely in the film until the end.
I've heard that, to be fair.
Yeah.
I was going to watch it at cinema, but I couldn't be bothered in the end because I'd only seen like the first two Halloween films, and I had to like watch all the others to catch up before the new one. But I didn't bother in the end because I heard the new one weren't that great, so I thought I'll just leave it.
I think it's like some of the other Halloween films, like Halloween 3 is kind of either a love it or you hate it. I hate it. I think Halloween Ends is kind of similar.
Hello, Pete.
Good evening.
Hey, Alex.
My friend.
Hey, Scott.
Hello.
All right.
Oh, sorry I'm late.
Right.
I've been quite a busy day. Been trying to hunt for PS5 and cannot get no joy whatsoever.
Yeah, I saw that in a group chat earlier.
I think that's crazy. It's been out for 2 years now, and people still can't get one.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. Yeah.
I've been to 10 different shops today. No joy.
I was just lucky because I got on the pre-orders like as soon as they were out 2 years ago. But I know people are still struggling to get them now.
Yeah, been on lists, waiting on lists for them, and they come in and they go more or less straight away. It's ridiculous.
The PS6 will be coming out before you can get a PS5.
Probably will be.
Yeah.
Or at least the PS5. They usually do like a second gen, so like a PS5 Slim or something.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. But then there'll probably be stock shortages of that one.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. When will they get enough PS5s, eh? Buddy says I have no anniversaries to worry about.
Fair enough.
Oh, I've skipped a few comments. Says Monkey says congratulations on 1 year, Sophie and Jason. Definitely. Sophie saying thanks. You want to ring your brother? I don't know. Brody says, Pete, can I see your Deadpool 4K zip in all of its glory?
Let me go and see if I can find it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. We got Jamie Powell here. Hello, Jamie. Good to see you here, my friend. Says good evening, gentlemen. Hope we're all good. Any plans for a weekend?
I'm going out tomorrow. Party.
Hey, cool.
And then but it's in the middle of work because I've had a few Sundays off. So he was like, "You got to work this Sunday." So I'm like, "Okay, but I might be hungover."
Oh dear, that's not good. What about you, Pete? You got any plans for this weekend?
Not really a lot. Probably just watch some films, go and do some food shopping, try and hunt for another PS5.
Yeah. I've got work tomorrow. Yay!
Yeah.
But
Nice.
I'm going to watch a few films over a weekend, and that'll probably be it, to be fair. Sophie says, just off to do a later dinner, Pete. I shall chat to you later.
See you, Soph.
See you, Soph.
See you later.
Like he says, you'll see I subscribe to you, Alex.
Thank you. I appreciate it. For whenever I upload a video, I appreciate it.
Yeah, looking forward to your next video, by the way, Alex.
Thank you. I don't have any plans immediately to do any, but at some point, I definitely will.
Yeah, that'll be good. Look forward to that.
But Pete, have you watched any films recently?
Watched any films? I watched that Ex Machina the other night. I thought that was really good.
Yeah, it's a great film.
Yeah. I watched it
before. Earlier when we were talking about underrated films, I said Ex Machina. It's really good.
It is really underrated. I did get the Annihilation, the other film he done, Alex Garland. Haven't seen that yet.
I like that film too. I like because he did Men recently as well, which I quite like too.
I really liked that as well. I thought that was
I
a
need to
nice
check
surprise.
that out.
Even though the ending, I don't know what the ending is about.
I won't look at Rory Kinnear the same way again. Let's just say.
No, I know. I know.
Says another PS5. What happened to his first car?
God, I wish I had one, but no. I keep searching all over
He's
the
just
place.
looking for one in general.
Yeah.
Well, I can find one with a FIFA bundle, but I don't really want to get FIFA.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
Can't you just get that and then sell FIFA?
It's like a digital code, so I don't know how they are to sell.
That sucks. To be fair, that's a shame.
It's all these scalpers buying them and then selling them for 800 quid.
Yeah.
All CEX. I remember when they were selling them for about $1,000. Whoa.
Yeah. CEX are part of the problem.
Jamie says, has anyone seen Brian and Charles? No, I haven't, but I do plan to watch it.
Yep. I haven't. I hadn't even heard of it, but I did see your Letterboxd review on it, Jamie. So I'll check it out.
What about you, Pete?
I haven't seen it yet, but it does look really wonderful. It's that one with like the washing machine body robot, isn't it? The face of the robot kind of looks a bit like Robin Williams, a bit, I thought.
I haven't looked that closely. All right. I'll have a look. I'll have a look.
Dr. Impossible says, so Alex, could be the new Stephen King or James Herbert.
Yeah. I mean, I'd take it. I won't ever be anywhere near as successful because Stephen King's got like 70 books.
He's got a lot, yeah.
But he is my favorite author, though. So here's hoping.
And a lot of his books have been adapted into great films as well. So that's a good
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got one right here which I've just started reading. Misery.
Oh. I love that film.
The film's brilliant.
Film's really good. But yeah, I'm just starting reading the book.
What's the book like? Is it good as well?
It's good so far. Yeah, it's quite faithful so far as well.
That's cool.
Yeah, but I really like James Caan, Kathy Bates. They're so good in the film.
They really are. Monkey says, hey Pete, I loved seeing the actor from Red Dragon and the Incredible Hulk as a villain. Beginnings all the puppeteering we see in X Machines, Pete.
English.
I'm kind of confused at the moment.
Yeah, so.
As the villain, beginnings.
I love seeing the actor from Red Dragon and Incredible Hulk as the villain, beginning all the puppeteering we see in X.
The actor from Red Dragon. Okay, I'm confused.
I don't think Oscar Isaacs was in Red Dragon or Incredible Hulk, was he?
No.
It's not Edward Norton, is it?
Well,
no.
He's not in Ex Machina. I'm trying to work out who from Red Dragon and the Incredible Hulk was in Ex Machina too.
Yeah.
There's only like 3 main cast members, isn't there?
Yeah, because there's Oscar Isaac, Domhnall Gleeson, and Alicia Vikander.
Monkey says Joe Hill is the best author next to Stephen King, father and son authors.
Well, maybe when I make it through all 70 Stephen King books, I might have a go.
I didn't even know they were father and son, to be fair. So, he said it is Edward Norton. Yeah, because the only actor I could think of that was in Red Dragon and Incredible Hulk was Edward Norton, but I don't remember him in X Machine. I tell you.
No, I don't.
I'm just having a quick look.
Not unless it is a film called X Machines, but if it is, I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
No, it's not. It's not coming up on IMDb.
Okay. Yeah, you'll have to clarify for us, Monkey, if that's okay, because we haven't got a clue. Edward Norton is in Pete. You can look it up. Villain. You see him in the end. His film. It's him. I'm sorry.
Is it? Is the monkey on about Ex Machina though?
I'm not
confused about.
I'm pretty certain. I'm thinking about the ending now, and I'm pretty. I was saying, like, he doesn't pop up unless he's behind somewhere, like doing a cameo.
Yeah.
It might be like Daniel Craig is in Star Wars and that, but you can't really tell that it's him.
Is he in Star Wars?
Technically, he's in he's just in a stormtrooper outfit, so
Yeah,
you don't know
okay.
It's a bit like Prince Harry and Prince William. Both of them are in Star Wars Force Awakens because they were stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Which one was Daniel Craig in?
Force Awakens.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that movie, to be fair, so...
You haven't seen Force Awakens? Wow.
No, I know. I really need to catch up on that.
Well, just stop there. That'll be all right.
No, carry on because they're good.
Yeah. Okay, says Ex Machina looks up in the arena and it's Edward Norton. You see, go to a window. Oh, is it? I can't remember that bit, to be fair. I'm not going to lie.
I've only seen it the other day, and I'm sure.
We're not saying that you're wrong, but none of us remember it, and it's not under his IMDb page. But
unless it's a cameo, and it's like uncredited.
Yeah,
I am so uncertain. I am definitely going to have to research this monkey.
Yes, yeah.
If it's an excuse to go back and watch it, I'll go and watch it again because
I mean, to be fair, it's probably like a 5-second clip.
Yeah.
And by the way he's describing it, it does sound like a 5-second clip, to be fair. So
yeah. Right.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to Google Ed Norton Ex Machina.
I might Google this as well, to be fair, because I really want to see it myself.
The only thing that's come up is apparently there was fan casting Edward Norton as Nathan Bateman in Ex Machina, but that's just with a list of other people who people think that could have been in it.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I'll go and watch it again.
Yeah, I need to watch it again, to be fair. I've heard it's fantastic.
I only saw it about 3 days ago, but I want to rewatch it again.
Yeah, definitely. Dr. Impossible says, did any of you guys see Edward Norton in a controversial film, American History X, about a neo-Nazi movement in LA? I have seen that film.
Yes, that is a really good film.
It is really good.
I haven't seen it.
It's worth watching, definitely.
It is really good.
I've heard it's really good. I just haven't got around to watching it. But yeah.
Edward Norton gives a fantastic performance in that film as well.
Yeah. There's someone else I'm thinking of that's in that film. I can't. It's been years since I've seen it. Edward Furlong.
Furlong, yeah.
Oh, he's in it.
Yeah,
he's quite good in it as well.
Yeah, because that was just a few years after T2.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, late 90s.
Talking of T2, that's a fantastic movie as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, one of the best.
Definitely one of my all-time favourites.
Yeah. It might be my favourite action film. I'm trying to think.
Might be my favourite as well.
It's so
I do like Mad Max Fury Road a lot, though.
Yeah,
Fury Road, yeah, that's good.
Which, because they're doing another one, aren't they?
I believe so, yeah.
Furiosa.
Yeah, and Chris Hemsworth, which should be good, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay, yeah.
But I didn't. But to be fair, like, because George Miller isn't like a massive director. He's done the Mad Max films. He's done Happy Feet, and he's done the odd film here and there as well. So I was surprised by how good. It was the first Mad Max film I'd seen as well. I was surprised how good Fury Road was.
It's very enjoyable. I like them all, to be honest. I think the whole franchise is quite consistent.
Yeah, because after I saw that, I went back and watched them, and I liked them all.
I think I liked all of them, bar 3. 3 was the only one that I wasn't too keen on.
Yeah, people say that, but I didn't mind it. I think
it was all right.
It's definitely the weakest, but I don't mind it.
Yeah. It's
you got Tina Turner in it.
I thought it would be. Yeah. It's got a cracking song as well.
Yeah.
Like he says, do you have an Xbox One, Pete?
I've never had an Xbox console. Never have. I might do. The new Xbox does look pretty good, so never say never.
Yeah, to be fair.
I need to learn my lessons with Xboxes because I've had an Xbox 360, which, to be fair, I did use a lot. That was my main console for years.
Yeah.
But then I got an Xbox One, and now I've got an Xbox Series S, and I don't use them. I'm a PlayStation person, so it's just sitting there gathering dust.
I just play the Switch and PS4 a lot. I have loads of DS consoles. I've got about 10 DS consoles.
Wow.
Nice. It's a good console, to be fair.
Yeah.
And the Switch is great.
Oh, Switch is awesome, yeah.
There's so many great games.
Yeah. I love the Mario games on that, to be fair.
You can't beat some Mario Kart.
No, definitely not.
Very fun.
Mario Party as well is quite fun.
Yeah, definitely.
I've only ever played one Mario Party.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
think it was one on Wii.
Yeah, the new one for Switch is good, but there's only like 3 or 4 maps. So once you've played them all a couple of times, you're like, oh, come on, make some more.
Only 3 or 4 maps. That's shocking.
Yeah, I think it's 4, but yeah, it's not very many.
Going back to the PlayStation and Xbox, I'm definitely more of a PlayStation guy, but I do agree with you, Alex. Xbox 360 was class.
Yeah, it was. I think
such a great console.
Yeah, now I mainly got a 360 back in school because that's what my mates had. But now because I don't play much multiplayer anymore, and PlayStation's where all the single player games are.
Yeah.
That's the same here with me. I like multiplayer games, but I'd rather have a story and see something progress. I must admit, I really enjoyed Death Stranding. That's quite a controversial game, but I really enjoyed that one.
I need to play that still.
I didn't complete it, which is rare. I complete most games. I didn't complete that one because it's long, but I did enjoy it. I might go back to it, to be fair.
Oh, cool.
My mate really enjoyed that one as well, to be fair, said it was quite decent.
But but at the same time, I kind of understand why a lot of people thought it was boring as well, because you don't really do anything.
You're just a post-apocalyptic postman at the end of the day.
But it's Daryl Dixon going around with a baby and drinking Monster.
Yes, and then you got Mads Mikkelsen occasionally popping up. It's such a bizarre and baffling game, but it's really good.
Sounds quite good, to be fair. I'll have to check it out at some point. Dr. Impossible says, what happened to Tony Kaye, who directed American History X? I think he did TV commercials.
Oh, really? Yeah,
I'm not
I don't
too
know.
sure, to be honest.
I don't know anything else that he's directed.
No, I don't either.
No. I wonder what TV commercials he direct now. Probably the EE ones with Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon, yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because every time I go to the cinema, I see Kevin Bacon doing EE. I see Lily James doing, is it Sky?
Sky Mobile,
Sky, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, why are all these movie stars doing commercials?
Kevin Bacon's been doing EE, must be like 10 years now.
Yeah,
it does feel that long, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking up the American History X guy. Literally, the only film he's done is that film.
Oh, wow.
And it's not like a film that people don't like. That's a great film, so I wonder why he didn't do more.
Yeah, to be fair, that is quite confusing, but maybe he just didn't want to do more films.
Yeah.
Dr. Impossible says Fight Club was another fascinating film from David Fincher. Yeah, that's a great one.
Yep. I used to I used to think Fight Club was overrated, but I went back before Mank came out. I wanted to rewatch all of his films, and now I really like Fight Club. It's so good.
Yeah, it's a great film. Actually,
I need
when
to
I
see
was
it.
really young, I thought it was
really
actually quite underrated, but when I got older, I realised that actually a lot of people have actually seen the movie. I didn't realise it was as popular as it was until I went on YouTube.
Yeah, it's quite popular.
Yeah, it is.
It's really good. I mean, I still think Fincher's best films, I think, are The Social Network, Gone Girl, and Seven. I think they're his best.
Yeah, definitely some great
Seven's
films.
brilliant.
It is really chilling as well.
Yeah. What's in the box?
But yeah, great film, love it. Brody says very surreal to see my thumbnail on another channel. Love. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this now and get it out of the way. Thank you to Rody for creating thumbnails for my live streams. Really appreciate it, my friend. Means a lot. Also, big shout out and thank you to Josh Classic Reviews. It's done some of my thumbnails for some of my streams as well. Appreciate it. Monkey says, Pete, quoting Justin Bieber, bloodiest moment of this October.
What the fuck?
I'm confused.
What is that a quote from Justin Bieber?
I don't know. I don't know nothing about him.
No,
what have you been saying about Bieber?
So confused right now. Could you please elaborate, Monkey?
Yeah. We need to know what this is about.
I mean, if you do quote Justin Bieber, that will be the bloodiest moment of October. We can't have any of that.
Dr. Impossible, 10 DS consoles, Pete. Where are you storing this stuff? Video Tasty's house can be seen from space, apparently. With his house made from VHS tapes, after all. God bless the VHS gods.
Oh, I've got plenty of space for them. I fit them in a nice little cabinet so they're all safe. I keep all the boxes and that.
Yeah, they're not exactly. They're quite small consoles, aren't they?
Yeah. You can fit them in your pocket, so they're not that bad.
Yeah.
Well, the original DS was huge
when
that came out back in 2004 or 5. Yeah.
I don't remember what I used to have a DS, and I don't know what type. I just remember playing Nintendogs all the time.
Yeah.
I did Nintendogs. It was always that brain training, Super Mario Brothers, Mario Kart, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Brody says, what the fuck? Those words have been spoken. Brody's confused as well.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's funny, yeah. What was your favourite DS console, by the way, Pete?
What did you say, Scott?
Favourite DS console, or are they all basically the same?
Oh, DS console, I'll probably say the 3DS, because you get the 3DS games and the DS games, but the XR one, so it's bigger, you get bigger screens.
Oh, that's fair enough, yeah.
There's another game I remember playing a lot. Was it? I think it might have been a Jurassic Park game. I can't remember. There were lots of dinosaurs, so it was probably Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Probably was. Or was it Monster Hunter?
I can't remember now. I just got a memory of playing on my DS with loads of dinosaurs, and anyway.
I'm like that.
Just came back to me.
Dr. Impossible says, "Is the monkey on my Southern Comfort tonight? You won't be having my almond slices."
Oh no, not the almond slices.
I love these streams. Sometimes they're just so confusing. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always fun doing a stream. Like tonight, I never really expected that my name and Justin Bieber's name would be in the same sentence. So there you go.
Well, you're practically famous now.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, like the thing that I miss about doing the movie YouTube the most probably is the streams, because it was always good to come on and talk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's always fun meeting new people, having a chat, and they're easy to do. You just sit back and relax and just chat.
Yeah, and they always fly by. Like we've been doing it for an hour and 10 minutes now, me and Scott.
Yeah, we have.
Wow.
It's going too quickly.
Yeah.
I know we do a stream on Wednesday and it goes for about 4 hours, and it honestly feels like a couple.
Yeah. I've been on a few of those as well, Peter. We've had some funny ones, haven't we, so far?
Yeah, we have. Yeah. Talking about Pinky of all things.
Yeah.
I remember, do you know about the Jason Brett 8-hour stream?
Oh, yes.
Vaguely, yeah.
because I was up. I wasn't part of it. It was him and John from Mondo Celibate
Yes.
Movies. But I was up the whole stream just commenting. But it went because they started at 8 p.m. and they went till 4 in the morning.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
I think this was during the pandemic, so I didn't have anything to get up for. So I just stayed chatting with them till 4 in the morning.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't think I could do an 8-hour one. I remember Jason saying it absolutely killed him the next day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can understand why, to be fair. 8 hours is a really long time.
Yeah.
Brady says that Dr. Impossible can't punch 1984. That confuses me even more. Yeah. We got Josh here. Classic Reviews. Hello, Josh. Sorry I'm late. Been out tonight. No worries, Josh.
Hey, Josh.
Hope you had a nice time.
Yeah, definitely. Brody says Pete streams go off the rails indeed.
Yes. They start off
yeah.
very professional, and then we just talk about porn for some reason.
Yeah.
My I used to take my streams seriously and that, but then a couple of times like we just had a laugh. Like I remember there was one stream where Josh was on it, Archie, you know, when Archie used to do
oh yeah, film geek.
Yeah, I do know him.
Yeah. And there was one other person, I can't remember who it was, but there were the four of us, and for whatever reason, Archie decided to go on Omegle, however you say it, and start like video, like talking to people on video. And we put it on the live stream so everyone watching could see what he was seeing, so he could see, which probably breaks terms of service or whatever, because everyone on my YouTube channel could see Omegle. And but he was just going through random people, and then I'll try not to get too graphic, but there was a guy on there pleasuring himself, which then got put onto my YouTube channel because it was during a live stream.
Wow.
I was like, no.
The wonders of live streams, anything can happen.
No. That was the last time that I let Archie go on Omegle during a stream.
Yeah, for obvious reasons.
Yeah. I think I had to take the video down because otherwise my YouTube channel would go down.
Yeah. Oh, I can't get that out of my head. I can't. Oh dear. Bunky says, Southern Comfort, please explain, Doctor.
I think it may be a drink.
Yeah, and a film.
Oh, was it a film as well? Wow, I'm learning.
Yeah, directed by World Thrill.
Ah.
It's actually really good, to be fair. I would recommend it to anyone who's watching the stream.
Yeah, I'll put it on the list.
Definitely. Dr. Impossible says, Brody, what the comment about VHS, Tasties in Space and Gods? Like he said, you missed mine because I had a typo in it. Josh says, gonna be watching All Quiet in the Western Front remake tonight. Heard amazing things. Yes, I've heard great things about that.
Yeah, I've heard it's good.
Yeah,
only seen the original.
The original's great.
I still need to watch the original.
Yeah, we were talking about old films that we'd seen earlier. That is an old film, but it's one of the first Best Picture winners. So it's really good.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to add that to my list later.
It's one of the films my dad watched a lot, so yeah, I have seen it before.
Did you enjoy it, Pete?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It's pretty good. My dad gets very invested in them sort of films, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll just go and walk by.
It's one of the better older war films.
Yeah, it is a quality film.
Yeah. There's been a lot of good war films that have come out lately, but you go back to like the 30s and 40s and 50s, and that war films weren't really a big thing. I guess they didn't want to because they were going through the war, but still, you don't really hear anything from that period.
Yeah, that is really true.
But yeah, I do agree. War films lately have been really good, to be fair. 1917 being one of those.
1917 is amazing. Hacksaw Ridge as well. So good.
I really enjoyed 1917. I haven't seen Hacksaw Ridge, but I've heard it's really good. That's the one with Andrew Garfield, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep. Directed by Mel Gibson.
Wow. Okay. That's a surprise.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah,
I wasn't a big fan of Dunkirk though. I didn't like that one.
Oh, I love Dunkirk.
I really enjoyed it, to be fair.
Well, I watched it when it came out.
Yeah, it's a top 3 Nolan for me.
Ooh.
Dark
Now,
Knight,
this
Interstellar, Dunkirk.
I still need to see Interstellar. Now, the thing is with Dunkirk, my dad was watching that trailer on repeat every day until the film came out. When we got him it for Christmas, and then we watched it, so that could be due why. I mean, I haven't seen it since it came out, but yeah, I couldn't get on with it.
But I do think it's very much a cinema film. I think if people watch it at home, it's not the same.
Yeah.
But also, every single time I go to the cinema since July, I see that Oppenheimer trailer, and because I go to the cinema like twice a week, and it's kind of doing my head in now. And the film doesn't come out till next July.
Oh wow, still got a long time to wait.
That looks quite good. That's a Nolan film with Cillian Cillian Murphy in, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. and tons of people.
Awesome.
Apparently, the TV series back in the 80s was pretty good of that as well. So I've heard. So I'd have to check both of them out, to be fair. Brody says, I think I've been on a stream with you once, Alex, on Josh's old channel.
Yep. Just the once, but yeah, I remember. I've been on, we've all been on tons of streams. We've all mostly crossed paths at some point. Yeah. I mean, this is my first stream.
This is the first time talking to you, isn't it, Alex?
It is,
yeah.
And it's been great so far. Great to have you on, Alex.
Thank you.
No worries. Classic Review said, but old channel was something, matey.
Well, we all have to start somewhere.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Dr. Impossible says Southern Comfort, the golden liquid of New Orleans. Try it. It settles the nerves.
You're just selling me it, Doctor. You should be in Sainsbury's with a bottle, telling customers about it. Oh.
Yeah, definitely. I've never actually tried Southern Comfort before, but I've heard it's going to be all right. Bodie says, I'm learning, Pete, 2022.
I'm always learning.
That's your phrase of the year.
Yeah, I'm always learning as well, to be fair. He says, I met Elita Battle Angel. He plays Nova, and yes, it's uncredited. Cool.
All right. I haven't seen Elita yet.
Yeah, it's a good film. I like it.
Yeah, it's quite good, to be fair. Nova is the man up in a tower, the puppeteer of the black man. What film's this, by the way? Is this?
This is Elita, isn't it?
Is this
Battle Angel?
Oh, right, yeah.
I think this is going back to earlier, isn't it?
The whole Ex Machina thing.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Justin Bieber's song is called Never Say Never.
There you go. So you unintentionally quoted Bieber by saying never say never.
Oh, I get it.
Fuck it.
Oh. Well done, Pete.
Or you could have added one more word and quoted James Bond instead and said never say never again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been better than Bieber.
Yeah.
Much better.
Bodie says with British film YouTubers, cinematic universe is building up indeed.
Forget the MCU. The blue tubers.
Yeah. To be fair, if we were part of a movie, that would be incredible. I would love that. That would be so fun. Dr. Impossible says there's a film, Alex, to watch. It's a test of thought and a soldier from World War II who travels back and forth in time. The film was directed by George Roy Hill. It's a challenging movie.
What's it called? A Test of Thought?
Yes, I believe so. And a soldier? A test of thought and a soldier, I believe it says. Or is it? Not sure if it's all the title. But...
Nothing's come up on Letterboxd.
Film's called Slaughterhouse 5.
I'll put in the director. I'll get it.
Yeah. And another stream where I can't speak properly. I've done that quite a few times tonight. Just like I do on every live stream so far.
Don't worry, mate. I get it real bad. When Fantastic Beasts come out, I accidentally called it Fantastic Breasts.
Oh dear.
My
favorite, one of my favorite slip-ups. One of my favorite slip-ups ever. Do either of you guys watch John Campier's YouTube channel?
I used to, but I haven't watched it in quite a while.
I like it. I like Campier's channel, but you know the film Kiss Kiss Bang Bang?
Yeah.
He was talking about it, and he made a slip up, and he called it Kiss Kiss Gang Bang. People haven't let him live it down since.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Dr. Impossible says this film is called Slaughterhouse 5.
Yeah, I've just got it up on my letterbox, so I've added it to my list.
I might have to check that out myself. Yeah, I'll look that up later as well. Bodie says, what does that say?
We'll be the Poundland Avengers.
The Avengers.
Yeah, hopefully. The Poundland Avengers. That's quite funny, to be fair.
Yeah.
She-Hulk turn into shit once it turns from Alec McNeil into Sex and the She-Hulk.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
To be fair, I've got. Have both of you watched She-Hulk?
I haven't. No.
Only the first episode. I haven't watched the rest. I know what happens though.
I've got very mixed feelings on the show, because I think the first episode is good, but it's so rushed. Like it just flies through everything. And then I think the first, episode 2, 3, and 4 I quite liked. And then 5 and 6 are terrible. They're so bad. And 7, or I might be getting this slightly wrong, but the second from last one is the one which Daredevil's in, which is really good. And then the finale, basically they didn't have an idea for the finale, and they kind of admit in the show that they didn't know what to do with it. You'll see what I mean when you see the episode.
Oh,
I've heard that it's a funny mess at times as well.
Yeah, it was. Apart from 2 episodes, it was always entertaining.
There's a meme popping up on Facebook I keep seeing every time about the final episode, and it does make me laugh. It does.
Yeah. I think they're prioritizing quantity over quality.
Yeah,
they've got way too much going on. Although I will say, Black Panther 2 apparently is amazing.
I've heard very good things.
To be fair, I kind of expected it would be amazing.
Yeah.
Secret Invasion, as well as the show that I'm looking forward to the most.
Oh, that trailer looked fantastic.
The trailer's what sold me, because I didn't know what it was going to be like before, but the trailer is so good.
I have heard that looks good, to be fair.
Yeah. Ant-Man 3, the trailer for that was quite good as well.
Yeah, I agree. I enjoyed the trailer.
Ant-Man 3.
Oh, yeah, that looks really good.
Even the Guardians Christmas special looked fun, even if it did kind of feel like an EE ad.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll be, to be honest, any chance to see the Guardians, I'll take it.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they were going to be in Thor: Love and Thunder, weren't they? And they were in it for like 2 minutes at the beginning.
Oh yeah, they were just there and then went.
Yeah. I was sure they were going to pop up like a bit later towards the end or something, but no.
Yeah, I thought they were going to have a big appearance in it, and they were just like, "Oh, hi, bye." I just thought, wow.
Which, Thor: Love and Thunder is another film which should have been. It was okay, but it should have been better than it was.
Oh, I absolutely detest that film.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I kind of get it. It was entertaining, I thought, and I like Christian Bale, but it was, it felt more like a parody.
Oh, it did,
yeah.
Russell Crowe pretended to be Mario instead of Zeus. Thor fighting those Muppets with the Guardians at the start of the film. Oh my days.
And Stormbreaker was getting a bit jealous as well, wasn't he, over the hammer?
Yeah, and then you had the screaming llamas.
Yeah, okay.
This film sounds hilarious, to be fair. I haven't seen it, but I haven't heard the best things.
I think they went, because Ragnarok is the perfect mix of comedy and like seriousness. Love and Thunder went far too much in the comedy.
Oh yeah, yeah, it did. I mean, I was sitting
And it
there
wasn't even
just.
clever comedy.
No, it wasn't. It was. I was shocked when I heard. Was it Russell Crowe talking about a blooming orgy? I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. You are not invited to the orgy.
Wow. It sounds funny.
Yeah.
Says McBill, typo. Bodie says I mix up words all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It happens.
It
happens
does.
to the best of us.
Yeah, indeed. Monkey says Hulk became a father if a son with no lines.
Well,
just like a 12-year-old who just really needed to say shit.
I guess spoilers for She-Hulk, but Hulk has a son now.
Oh wow.
Which there's no explanation. He just turns up at the end of the show.
Will they do it in the next series where they're on the Jerry Springer show or something?
Man, I have no idea.
To find out. I can't believe he's got a son. Oh wow.
Yeah, but like I'm no biologist, but surely he would need a lot of time for that to happen. And he was only gone for a few episodes.
Yeah. I'm so confused.
Yeah, same. The comment was great though. We found the comment really funny. Rhodey says, I was once talking about Despicable Me, and instead of saying Gru and his millions, I said Gru in his onions.
In his onions. The minions are cute.
They're a lot of fun.
What about the gentle minions?
Should be.
Monkey says it should be calmed for love and blunder.
I think he means called.
Yeah, I
Thor,
think
Love
it
and
means
Blunder.
called,
Yeah. To be fair, the first two acts I don't think are that good. I think the third act is quite good.
Yeah. I think Christian Bale and Natalie Portman are the best parts of that film.
Yeah. I liked that they brought her back.
I think there was the big tonal thing though. It went all serious with her, and then it was just like, "Hey, we're having a joke now. We're going to joke about orgies." Like, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, yeah. Because I was excited that Russell Crowe was going to be in it, but yeah, his character should have been a bit better.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you guys know about the what was it? The Gentle Millions? Is that what it was called?
Oh yes,
is that
where mostly teenagers dressed up in suits to go and queue and watch the Minions.
Yeah, that was what I meant.
I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
If that's what they want to do at the time, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't get it, but yeah, it's funny to be fair. Dr. Impossible says Southern Comfort is fruity in taste, a great whiskey with warmth, just like a summer evening. When you have it with ice, it tastes even more desirable. Advertising over. Well, that's great advertising, to be fair. I can't lie.
Ain't just any whiskey. It's
All right. Well, next time I have a drink, I'll take a Southern Comfort.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Rhodey says, my question is, who fucked Hulk?
Yeah, who did Hulk smash? Oops.
I mean, well, we all need to remember that Scarlett Johansson wanted to for a while. So if he can get Black Widow, he can get anyone.
Indeed. Oh, this stream's been really good tonight. Really funny. Time works different on the other planet, fellas. My mother died and Hulk left his son behind. Hulk left to go and get his son. Now the son has anger issues.
Well, yeah. apart from the fact that in 12 years, Hulk has never mentioned that he has a son.
Yeah.
You would think it would be something that he would mention.
Yeah, he's missed quite a few birthdays, hasn't he?
Yeah. But it's like in not comparing the two franchises, but Fast and Furious, all of a sudden they brought in Vin Diesel's brother, who is never mentioned in 9 films.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my, that film.
Yeah, Fast 9 is not good.
I did hear bad things about it, to be fair. Monkey says liquid death is worth a try, Doctor. Go to your store and you'll find it. Liquid death. Never heard of it.
That sounds pleasant.
Yeah. Sounds very deathly.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be going to Tesco or Sainsbury's tomorrow asking for liquid death.
No.
No, they might give you some bleach or something.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh dear. Rhodey says Hulk just says I have a son, by the way, guys.
Yeah, it's pretty much that.
Fair enough.
Like the camera goes on Hulk, and then his little son just pops out from behind. He's like, I have a son.
Wow.
Okay, because this episode wasn't weird enough.
Looks like they didn't develop that really well, to be honest.
No. I'm still trying to fathom it's Hulk has a son.
So yeah. So I mean, the whole finale of She-Hulk is weird because they admit in the episode that they don't have a plan, because the episode is literally there's about to be a big, massive fight that makes no sense. But instead of having that fight, She-Hulk comes out of the episode and goes to Marvel Studios and asks why they haven't written a good finale for the show.
Oh.
Okay.
So
I get it.
They like actually reference like Kevin Feige and people like that. She's like, why can't you write anything? And then after all of that, she goes back into the episode. Hulk has a son, and then the episode ends.
What?
Oh my days!
It was a ridiculous finale.
Were the writers on Southern Comfort?
Probably. They were on something.
Yeah. Maybe they were on liquid death. To be fair, sometimes I wondered who fucked Palpatine in Star Wars to give him a granddaughter.
Yeah, I'm still trying to work out the biological tree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Star Wars is a bit messy anyway, so we'll just ignore that.
Yeah.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Yeah. I need to catch up with the latest Star Wars films.
Have you not seen any of them?
I've seen the original 3 and I've seen the prequels.
Yeah, but have you not seen any of the new Disney ones?
I've seen Rogue One, I believe, and that's it.
Oh, that's a good one.
I believe.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Yeah.
I like them all, to be fair. I know I'm alone, but
Rogue One I thought was actually really good, to be fair, so I do need to check the other ones out.
And Andor's really good as well.
I still need to see that. I've heard some great things about
that.
Definitely. Dr. Impossible says, have you three guys seen any Bob Foss films?
He's a painter, isn't he? Oh no, that's Bob Ross.
It was close. I don't know off the top of my head.
Name doesn't ring a bell.
I'm just having a look. He's only directed a few films.
Okay.
I haven't seen any of them. The one that I do have on my list, though, is All That Jazz, which I want to see.
Oh, right, yeah, he directed that.
Oh, right, yeah, I've heard of that one.
Oh, he's an actor. I thought he was a director.
Well, he's directed a few films, but he's not that many.
Right.
Nah.
Apparently it says Chicago. I don't know if that's one he starred in or directed. Don't think I've seen any of them.
Nope, we can't help you on that one.
Sorry. Yeah,
No.
haven't seen any of them. Brody says you don't need to catch up with the Disney trilogy. Fair enough.
Yeah, people have different opinions.
You
People
may
have
like
different-
him. You may like him. It's worth a go.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's universally accepted that The Force Awakens is really good, and then
yeah,
Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker are the ones that people have different opinions on.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel
Force
like
Awakens is just a remake of A New Hope, to be honest.
Yeah, but I kind of admire it. It was a new hope for a different generation.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
I did really enjoy that film.
Yeah,
Shame
it was
about the other ones.
entertaining. It's probably the funniest Star Wars film.
Yeah.
I feel like The Last Jedi's a little bit more liked now than when it first came out at cinema, because I remember a lot of people really disliking it when it first came out, but since Rise of Skywalker came out, I think that people maybe appreciated The Last Jedi a bit more.
Yeah, I think you're right there, because I like The Rise of Skywalker, but a lot of people don't. So I think that because people hated The Rise of Skywalker, they'll look at The Last Jedi a bit better.
Yeah.
But I think The Last Jedi not everyone likes the story, but I think it's an amazingly well-made film. The directing is amazing.
Yeah, I do agree.
That's
It's a
Rian
very
Johnson.
well-directed film, but yeah, I could not get on with it. I watched the best thing about the film for me was probably the porgs.
Yeah, I like the porgs. But but one of my favorite scenes in Star Wars is in The Last Jedi. It's the throne room scene.
Yes, that was quite an impressive scene. I do agree there.
Yeah.
Monkey says you just judge me by my drink fillers and not by my behaviour.
Yep, that's the way it goes.
I'm so confused. I'm high on Ribena at the moment, so judge me on my drink and my behaviour.
The monkey is high on bananas, clearly.
Bodhi says you universally accepted that Force Awakens is good. Me who doesn't like the Force Awakens. Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough. Not obviously not everyone likes it. There's no film that everyone likes, but I think in general most people like The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say it's really good. Bodhi says release the porg cut.
Just a Star Wars film with all of the porgs.
That'll be about a couple of minutes of that.
We've got Dylan here. Hello, Dylan. Thank you for joining. He says I can't stand The Force Awakens. It's pretty worthless in my opinion. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I like it. I just it's just entertaining.
It is.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it, to be fair.
There's some fun moments in there.
Yeah. I mean, for the longest time, I've changed this now on my ranking because I rewatched Star Wars recently, but for the longest time I had The Rise of Skywalker above Revenge of the Sith on my ranking, and I was getting in a lot of trouble for that. It's now I think they've swapped now. I think Revenge of the Sith I have one place above Rise of Skywalker, but still I'm getting a lot of trouble with that.
Oh, you like what you like at the end of the day.
Yeah,
indeed,
exactly.
yeah. A monkey says you are correct, Alex. Got to go get more bananas from the store.
Well, when you're munching on that banana, think of us.
Indeed. Birdie says Star Wars but Pork Awakens.
Well, with all of these, there was a phase like 10 years ago where every popular franchise had parodies made of it, like Hunger Games,
Twilight,
Starving Games, and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. If we were living in 10 years ago, we probably would have Star Wars: The Porg Awakens.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I'm surprised we haven't had like a Porg mini-series of like little shorts on Disney Plus, like what they did with the Groot.
With Groot, yeah.
That would work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I I didn't love what they did with it. Was just whatever, weren't they? The shorts, they were fun, but they didn't mean anything.
No, they're just a bit of fun.
Dylan says he thinks Doctor Who is going to blow up now that the goated Russell T Davies is back.
You don't watch Doctor Who, do you, Scott?
I don't know, so I can't
Don't
really
you?
say much.
Oh wow.
Yeah, never seen an episode of Doctor Who all the way through.
Yeah. To be fair, like I got in a conversation with some people the other day. I don't think, because obviously David Tennant's back now, and I think David Tennant's only back because he was the face of Doctor Who for so many people.
Yeah.
I don't think that if David Tennant wasn't coming back and Russell T Davies was just coming back, I don't think many people would care. I don't think like the casual Doctor Who audience really cares about Russell T Davies and what eras he directed and that. All they would think about is the last 3 seasons have been crap, so they probably won't come back. I think people are coming back because David Tennant's coming back, and then
it's a brilliant way to get people back in.
Hopefully the episodes will be good, and then people will stick around.
Hopefully, I must admit, last week's episode was actually not that bad. I was like, "Hey, this isn't terrible."
I was surprised because I've not been a fan of Doctor Who lately, and the last episode, the Sea Devils episode, was terrible.
Oh, it was absolute garbage. A lot of them were.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm with you. I didn't love the new episode, but it was decent, and I think that's what it needed. It needed a decent episode at least.
Yeah. At least you got a decent episode. I suppose one out of 30 odd that count.
Yeah. I think I know we'll move on in a second, Scott, because I know you don't watch it. But I do think Jodie's regeneration I think it was quite nice, actually. I quite liked it.
Yeah, it was all right. I don't have no emotional investment to her character. It's like, yeah, come on, regenerate, regenerate. But it looked really nice.
I don't have any investment, but when she was like sitting on the roof with Yaz just eating ice cream and just kind of taking it in, I quite liked it.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I thought it wasn't. That was all right. I thought the bit where she had a regeneration, I thought that was a nice area. I think that was originally where they showed the promo shots for when she was first announced.
Yeah, it was nice. It looked nice. But I think she's finally learned the lesson, or the Doctor's finally learned the lesson, because every other time they've been in the TARDIS and burst into flames and the whole TARDIS has gone with it. This time, at least she actually got out of the TARDIS.
That is very true. Yes.
Yeah, well, I would watch Doctor Who probably now, but there's a lot of series to catch up on, so I haven't started yet.
Because even if you start just with Christopher Eccleston, which is quite New Who, now there's like 200 episodes.
Yeah, so, it's a lot.
Wow, yeah, there is quite a few. It's like nearly 20 years worth of stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, this says Doctor Who.
That's the question.
Yeah. Dylan says the new regeneration was worse looking, I thought.
No, I don't love the way that the show's looked in general lately, but I thought it was fine.
It's all right. It's better than some of the CGI I've seen in this season. It's been awful.
Yeah. Even some of the CGI in that episode I thought was pretty bad. But
yeah. The opening bit on the train, I was like, oh, that's pretty bad.
Yeah. Also, but can we just acknowledge, why was Graham missing for a season and then he turned up at the bottom of a volcano, just like wandering around?
Wow, that sounds quite funny to be
fair. Yeah, it just popped out of nowhere. There was just like, Ace was there and was just like, oh, hello, Gav. It's bloody Bradley Walsh. What's he doing here?
I think they just wanted to put Bradley Walsh back in for the last episode.
They still done the worst thing. They still didn't do it, and I'm very disappointed they never done it. They never got chased by monsters, and he never said the chase is on.
Oh, that would have been good.
Yeah.
I like the chase, to be fair.
Yeah, I love the chase. Do you want to chase Pete?
Yeah, Chase is great. Definitely one of the best game shows about.
Yeah, everyone loves the chase.
Yeah, I like Bradley.
Quite difficult, some of the questions on there as well, to be fair. I think they really think through the questions on there.
Yeah, and you've got to put yourself in their position as well. Like, if some of the answers, if we know them, they might know them, but they're like on the spot with
Spot,
millions of
yeah.
people watching
Yeah,
them.
it's all the pressure, and you got once the chaser presses something, it gives you a countdown of a few seconds, don't it? So you got to quickly
Yeah.
think.
So I think that's the hardest thing, really, dealing with all that pressure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What about
I
who want to
agree.
be a millionaire on the £1,000,000 question? For
Oh,
Oh yeah,
especially
yeah.
if you know the answer as well and you can't think of what it is.
I'll tell you what, though, getting back to actual films for a second,
Mm-hmm.
that Slumdog Millionaire is such a good film.
Oh, I need to
You
watch
guys
that
seen
still.
it?
that was good.
No.
I see it when it first came out and did really enjoy it, but I haven't seen it for a long while. All I can remember is the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire sections.
Yeah, yeah. I love that film. It's so good.
It's definitely one of Danny Boyle's best.
Yeah, I've got it on Blu-ray, so I'll definitely have to check it out soon. We've got Ryan here from Let's Get Kicking Movies. Hello, Ryan.
Hey,
He says
Ryan.
Martha Jones and Donna's mother was missing from the companions' meeting.
Yeah.
True.
Donna's mother's gonna be in Doctor Who again. I know she's in when Catherine Tate comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she is. Yes.
I really do want to see Martha again, to be fair.
I think Martha is hugely underrated. I like her as a companion.
I like her a lot. Also, I found out that Doctor Who broke the Guinness World Record as well in that companions meeting for, I think it's the longest gap between TV appearances where the actors played the same character, because the old man in that meeting was the companion for the very first Doctor.
Oh.
So it had been 57 years since he'd last been on the show.
Wow, that's a long time.
That's quite shocking. I'm surprised
Yeah.
they didn't get Fraser Hines, who was the second Doctor's companion in, because he's still about, isn't he?
Yeah, there was a lot they didn't get in, but there was a lot they did get in. I was surprised how many old Doctors and companions came back.
I think the fan service in that episode was very well done.
Yeah, it was.
Dylan says, remember when Bradley Walsh accidentally called himself the Doctor in one of the episodes and they left it in? I don't remember that one, actually, no.
No, I don't. I don't know.
Yeah. I remember when he was first announced for going into Doctor Who, they were saying he was the Doctor, but obviously they got it wrong.
That would be interesting. Bradley Walsh as the Doctor.
Yeah.
God.
Do you know what? I don't know how I feel about the new Doctor. The guy from Sex
I'm still mixed on it. I don't really know what he's done bar Sex Education. I've seen one episode for it, and I'm just like, yeah, he's all right, but I'm just like, is he the Doctor material? I have to wait and see.
I think he's great in Sex Education, but I do not see him as the Doctor at all.
We see a couple of seconds of him in that final trailer. It's just like, yeah, you can't tell. I mean, hopefully he'll do a good job, but there's quite a few other actors I could think would be perfect for the role. But he's a relatively unknown actor, and for the most part, relatively unknown actors do well.
Yeah, we'll see it. We can't judge until we see it, but
no.
I'm getting the Doctor Who tattoo next month, which I'm looking forward to.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
What
it should be good. Well, I'm just getting, because I've got a gap here, so I'm just getting the TARDIS, and she's doing like kind of a vortex around it as well.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, it sounds really cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting it.
Definitely. Really sorry, guys, about Doctor Who, by the way. I really need to start watching it at some point.
No, that's fine. I feel bad that we've spent so long of the stream talking about it when you don't watch it.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, really. But yeah. Comes up whenever you stream and I still not watched an episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brian says feature chair for Judoon. When Jack mistakes Graham for being a doctor while giving the warning about the lone Cyberman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do remember now. But I understand why, because I mean most people would think that the Doctor's still a guy, wouldn't they?
Yeah. I think Stephen Fry said that when he was in the episode. Was it the opening of her second season? He mistook Graham for the Doctor.
Yeah, which I understand. That, by the way, that episode is probably the best of this era, I would say.
Yeah, I liked the Weeping Angel one from the last one. I know it was all mixed up with that Flux storyline, but I thought that was genuinely a really good episode.
Mm-hmm.
And again, Brian, I haven't got a clue myself. Dr. Impossible says, have any of you seen a good kitchen sink drama? Kitchen sink refers to a movement of films in the 1960s that dealt with everyday life. Great film was A Taste of Honey. I think I've heard of it, but
I
I've
have
not
heard
watched
of it. I might have seen it years ago. I'm going to have a look on here.
If
Google,
you've seen it
please
before,
save
Alex.
me.
No, I haven't. I'm trying to think of exactly what good kitchen sink drama is. Kitchen sink refers to the movement of films in 1960s that dealt with everyday life. See, I mean, when you say that, my mind goes to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, because that was set in the 1960s and it was about films. But I don't think that's really what you mean.
No, I'm not too sure. I think I've heard of it. I think I know someone who's seen it, but I can't remember who it is.
Yeah.
I think it's someone in the movie community as well, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
It's good to have people on who have different tastes, and that they can give us recommendations.
Yeah, definitely. That's one of the reasons why I love this community and love YouTube so much.
Dr. Impossible.
Yeah. Sex Education is a good show, though, to be fair.
I've seen bits of it, but I need to watch more of it, to be fair.
The only episode I saw, it was entertaining.
It does look really good for what I've seen, to be fair.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Definitely. Dylan says, no, I meant in Ascension, sorry. I can't talk again tonight, obviously. Of these Hypermen where he says, on the dock and cuts himself off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think I remember it.
Yeah, he always calls the doctor Doc. Feels like Bugs Bunny.
Yeah. I've tried to block most of this era from my mind.
Yeah.
But I was because I get fed up with the writing is terrible, and Jodie keeps referring to the TARDIS, the companions, as fam, and I thought we got out of it because I don't think she did in Flux, and then in the last episode she referred to them as fam. I'm like, no, shut up.
I can't always put my head in my hands when she says, oh, don't. There was an episode, I think it was the third episode of the new series, or it was the one before the Rosa Parks one, or the one after, where is it Ryan, the companion, he gets like this gun, it's just like Call of Duty. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, Gen Z and all that.
Wow.
Also, in the first episode, I think like the very first scene, they mentioned that he's got dyspraxia and so he can't ride a bike. What relevance did that have to any of the show moving forward?
He learned how to ride a bike when they finally left.
Whoa, that's character development for you. Anyway, hopefully it'll be better from moving on.
Hopefully so, yeah. But he didn't pop up in this new Doctor Who episode, did he?
No, I'm quite glad. I didn't like him much.
No, I wasn't that keen.
Hopefully it will be better because I've heard that the last era of Doctor Who was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was not good.
Yeah. Brian says we're what's that word say? Sontaran.
Sontaran, yeah.
Having an obsession of chocolate. Always remember the evil Dan memes, Pete, with his
walk, yeah.
With his walk, yeah.
It was one of the final episodes of that Flux series. There was a Sontaran, like a giant potato. Looks a bit like Sylvester Stallone in a way. And it goes into like a corner convenience shop and they go, what's this Sontaran doing? And he sits there with all this chocolate. It's just like, the Sontarans are now weak to chocolate. It's just so baffling and stupid.
Yeah, it was mad. They've changed the look of the Sontarans as well. Everything every monster in that lately in Doctor Who just looks like walking plastic.
Mm.
It looks
Yeah.
terrible. Anyway,
wasn't there one called the Pating, that little alien thing?
yeah, the deadliest creature in the galaxy, apparently.
Oh, it reminded me of that adipose. Can you remember them from
Yeah,
series 4? Yeah, it
with
kind
the
of reminded me of
the
that.
fat creatures. Yeah.
Dr. Impossible says Alan Rickman was offered to play the Master once. Oh, that's cool, to be fair. I
Yeah.
don't think Rickman would have got on with John Nathan Turner, but by then his career in Hollywood had just kicked off with Die Hard.
You can't blame him. I can definitely see him as the Master, though.
He would have been a good master, but kicking it off with Die Hard, you can't blame him.
Yeah,
Die
no,
Hard is
definitely.
so damn good. Although it's not a Christmas film, but that's the one thing I hate about getting into Christmas. Everyone's just like, is it a Christmas film or isn't it? Oh, shut up, everyone.
It's a big debate with that film, isn't it?
It's a bit like Lethal Weapon, the first one, because that's set at Christmas, isn't it? I think there's a Christmas song opens up with a Christmas song, don't it?
That's the thing. Both of those films to me are action films that are set at Christmas. They're not Christmas films to me.
That's true, to be fair.
It's a bit like Enemy of the State with Will Smith. Would you class that as a Christmas film because it's set at Christmas?
I didn't even know that.
I haven't seen it, but I was watching I watched Shazam with my girlfriend last week because we were going to see Black Adam the following day and she hadn't seen Shazam. So I was like, we'll watch it. Plus Shazam's really good. And it opens at Christmas and she's like, because she knows how I feel about Die Hard. And she's like, oh, is Shazam a Christmas film then? I'm like, please don't get me started.
Rocky 4 could be considered as a Christmas film as well. Boxing match on Christmas Day.
Iron Man 3.
Yes.
Iron Man 3.
Batman Returns.
Oh,
There's a lot of comic book films set at Christmas, to be fair.
Yeah, there is.
There is, to be fair. Brian says, well, tomorrow's going to be Doctor Who stream, so I think I'm going to have the biggest rant of the Thomas Child's plotline. Fair enough.
Yeah. Stupid
It
Chibnall.
is.
Anyway.
He should have stuck to Broadchurch.
I haven't seen Broadchurch, but I've heard it's good.
The first series is good, the second one's absolutely awful, and the third one's not bad.
Okay, fair enough.
I've completely forgot about Broadchurch, to be fair. I have heard of that show. It's going to be quite good, so I've heard.
David Tennant, Olivia Colman, the cast in it is great.
Yeah.
It sounds good, to be fair.
So Chibnall's directed and showrun a show with a previous Doctor as well. You just apparently that one was better than his era.
He actually did a load of Doctor Who episodes during the Matt Smith era as well.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Matt Smith's still my favourite Doctor. I just love Matt Smith in general.
I do like him. I think he was great. I love the Series 5. I think that series is probably my favourite.
That's my favourite, yeah. Have you guys been watching House of the Dragon?
I haven't, no. I haven't even seen Game of Thrones yet.
What?
I've only seen 1 or 2 episodes of Game of Thrones.
Oh, man. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, Matt Smith in House of the Dragons is great.
I've heard he's really good in
the
it.
best part of Morbius, if there's a good part of Morbius.
I heard he dances in Morbius, don't he?
Yeah, that wasn't the best bit. Actually, I tell you what, though, Last Night in Soho, he was good in that.
Yeah,
he was very good in Last Night in Soho.
Great film as well.
But the problem is, when I see him on the screen, I just keep thinking, that's Doctor Who, innit?
Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's the problem, because in House of the Dragon, he's got a lot of raunchy scenes. And I'm like, everyone's just like, that's the Doctor.
Yeah. Yeah, House of Dragon's a bit different to Doctor Who.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah.
That's what happens on his off hours, when he's had enough of the Daleks.
That's what happens between series.
Yeah. He's off duty.
Yeah. But we'll get to last comment, one more comment, and then we'll start wrapping up.
Yeah.
So, Dr. Impossible says, what's the best William Friedkin film you've seen? To be honest, I'm not actually a massive fan of his films. Sorry.
All I can think of is The Exorcist.
Yeah. I think I've seen a couple of others as well, which I'm going to look it up quickly because I can remember one film that I've seen of his, but I know there's one other film that I've seen of his as well.
There's a few that I've got on my list that I haven't seen that I really want to. Because there's The Exorcist. There's The French Connection, which apparently is really good.
Oh, I've seen that one. That's a good film, to be fair. That's one of the ones that I enjoy.
Yeah.
To Live and Die in LA apparently is quite good as well.
Yeah,
I wasn't
I've
a
got
massive
that.
fan of that, to be honest.
That's the one with Willem Dafoe in, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's a very popular movie, but I couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
Also, Cruising, another film that I've seen of his, but weren't too keen on that either.
That's the Al Pacino one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen. Those are the three that I really want to see. I just haven't seen them yet.
I'd say The French Connection for me.
Yeah. I was going to watch The Exorcist this October, but I thought I'll save it because there's a new one coming out next October, so I'll just watch them then.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And I've seen The Exorcist as well, but when I first watched it, 2016, I was not a fan of The Exorcist. I
was very mixed on it as well. I thought it was all right, but because I think the thing is, you hear it's the most scariest film ever, and then you're just like, it's not that bad.
No, it's
probably
not.
Probably in the 1970s when it came out, it probably was then. But...
Yeah, I just watched it and I thought I've seen more scarier EastEnders episodes than The Exorcist.
I'm hoping they put the original Exorcist in cinemas next year for the new one. Because Cineworld have put a lot of horrors in the cinema this October. They're showing The Thing on Monday on actual Halloween, which I'm tempted to go to.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
That would be a good one to see in the cinema.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because I really like that film.
Yeah, that film's great.
Love that
but
film.
Anyway, that'll be it for this live stream, guys. Hope you've all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching and commenting. And thank you to Alex and Pete for joining tonight. Really appreciate it.
Anytime, man. It's been a blast.
Yeah, it's been great. Loved it. But links in the description box down below. So go and give them a sub.
Thank you.
Thanks.
No worries. And bye everyone.
See you later.
Bye.